Don't you think this is starting to wear on me? You've been raining down like hail. I'm weak. I have tried to give you my soul, but you can't love something you own. It's too late to repair what we made. What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the moon.
G'day everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Anna and this is You Got Me in Stitches. Hope everybody's had a really good week. I am coming in at you guys today with a plans video. I have made a what's on my sewing table video before, but essentially I know they're kind of the same thing, but these are a little bit different. These are actual plans. Nothing has actually been cut out on the sewing table or anything like this. It's just fabric to go with the patterns that I hope to sew. Also behind me you might be able to see some of my pets. So I have cavies and a bunny rabbit. For those of you that don't know what cavies are, it's another proper name for them being called guinea pigs. Yeah, so cleaned all their nests out today and Tanya gently helped me, and they are enjoying the sunshine as well. Thought I'd film these little guys and girls today. So we have two little boys in there. I have just cleaned out their nests with teenage earthling. He has to help me because it's too much otherwise. So we have Brian here and big boy Frank. There he is. There we have little girls. Pinky, for obvious reasons. Parsley. Teabag the bunny. She's a female. And then Nutmeg. She is the mummy of these two girls and these two boys. And Teabag the bunny lives in the nest with Bubbles. Nutmeg also gave birth to Bubbles. And her husband, Lucky, he's in here. Aren't you, Lucky? A good boy. But because this one is bigger, and obviously Teabag is female, even I thought she was a male, and then even the vet wasn't sure if she was a male or a female. But anyway, a bunny rabbit, she's in here. So the kits, I just cannot believe how they can sit in the conservatory. It's actually quite a warm day today. Now I'm always hot even if it's cold, and so to me, even if it's a warm day, I'm hot. If it's a hot day, then I'm absolutely melting. But yeah, I'm pretty warm today. Righto, so the first plan that I have is the MacCall's pattern M7756, which is this one here. And I like the full length leg view and also the calf length leg view as well. I also like the flutter sleeve, and I do like these sleeves, but if you remember I said before I wouldn't make them down to the wrist. I would actually make it down to the elbow, and then therefore with the extra sort of bit of fabric it won't kind of get in the way. I find that a little bit irritating, and also you don't want it to get caught on anything or stained. But also the sleeveless as well as the flutter sleeve, I don't know, I've got options with that. Now can you guys guess which fabric I might use? Yes, my new favourite. So Life in Venice. So you guys have already seen it, and I have enough here to make a jumpsuit and perhaps a skirt or a little top or a longer floaty top. I don't know, got a few little options there. But like I said, this fabric definitely screams jumpsuit. Now the only thing that I've got is, if you see the part here, it is quite a deep V and with a tie. Now essentially I don't want to lose too much of the fabric because that is quite a bit of a deep V-neck, and if it came up a little bit higher, obviously you'd have more fabric. And if you see just in between the knot there, there's also a cutout as well there. So I don't know, I'll give it a go and see how I get on. But because some of the print here is quite large, I would actually have to place the pattern pieces perhaps maybe on the floral part, so it doesn't matter if you lose too much of the design, but I don't want houses or anything like that cut off. I don't know, I see how I get on. I might make a mock-up and do it in some printed fabric and just see how I get on. But I might say all this and it would work out fine. Who knows, you just got to give it a go sometimes. You guys are familiar with the Sorrel Hayley Jane boxes, and I'm relatively newly subscribed last 3-4 months, and her new box actually arrived today. Yippee! It is actually currently Saturday and it's July 11th. But yes, last month's box, which I have here, and yes, some of the goodies are still in there. The fabric that was inside, the main fabric, was these pineapples. So if I was feeling fruity, yes, I could actually pull out this fabric, which I will do, and on my radar is the MacCall's M6891, which is this one here. The view that I want to make is view A. It's the sleeveless option. Yes, view A, not view C. How shocking is that? This one here. And I think the pineapple fabric would work really well with that, and yeah, kind of a fun summer look. And also because the skirt will probably come down to about knee length on me, maybe a smidge above. Again, I think even in perhaps the fall season, even if you just put a little cardigan over the top, I still think that would be a good little garment to make, and also to keep the legs warm if needed. Maybe some sort of thicker tights and things like that. Boots, you could play around with quite a few options on that. Last week I was wearing that little embroidery and glaze top, and I was telling you guys that that particular top, for whatever reason, I didn't kind of reach for it out of the closet, and I recently got some fabric, as you do, not out of the stash. I mean, I accidentally purchased some more fabric. I had seen the fabric quite a while ago and never kind of got around to purchasing it, and it's still kind of out of stock in a lot of places, but I did find it on fabric.com, and I thought, okay, new look K6434, this one, exactly the same style is what you saw last week, and it'll all make sense when you see the fabric. And also the Life in Venice fabric, I did kind of think of the new look 6446, this one, that option there. A kind of, oh, guess what, it's view C, of course it is, and that is not the full length pants, that just comes down to calf. Again, I thought, oh, actually, the design of the fabric, that, yes, I will show you, yes, I know, hurry up, woman, and they would work really well with these two patterns. So this is the fabric here. It is a chambray, and it's quite lightweight actually. You're thinking, is that it? What's so special about that? A little bit daggy. But it is a border print, and it has some embroidery along the bottom, and it's absolutely stunning. And I'm thinking for the pants, or the jumpsuit rather, along the bottom, I think that would work absolutely fantastically. And then on the little top, all around the sleeves. Here's a little demonstration there. If I put it on my arm, you can see there, and it would come up a little bit higher, and I just think that would look so pretty on the sleeve, and also across the bottom of the New Look pins there. And I got me 3 yards. I was actually hoping to do a little bit of sewing today. Yeah, a bit of a shock there, introducing myself back to the sewing machine. Yeah, haven't done that for a little while. I actually do have a project that I am still about halfway through, but there's just a little bit of a sticking point with it, and it kind of head scratching, and I know it's so obvious, and yet my brain hurt and I just left it for a while, so it's still kind of left there. It is almost 10 of 2. So 13:48, and yeah, I haven't taken lunch yet, but I'm actually quite happy being outside. It's taking about an hour to film in between a few little bits and pieces, so yeah, I might make that top. It's relatively quick to put together. I do, however, have to just change the bust darts because I did notice on the other one they're a little bit high. Funny that I mentioned about playing around with bust darts on this garment, because yesterday I was doing a little bit of a mini mock-up of a basic tee, and just kind of hurting my brain actually of just reconfiguring darts, and kind of I haven't done that for a little bit of a while, so I didn't want to go into this pretty fabric of the chambray and kind of get the bust darts wrong. So yeah, just need to bring them down probably about a ½ inch, something like that. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to sew today. I want to, but also there's other stuff to do, and I'm still not feeling great, to be honest. I don't know, sometimes I just feel my heart's not in anything, but what can you do? And also it's creeping up to almost 2 years that I have been making videos, which will be July 2nd. Yeah, so I've got a few sort of thoughts on that, and yeah, not necessarily positive, but you know, sometimes we go on these emotional journeys, don't we? Just quickly before I go, what I'm wearing today is thrifted pants and just this little top that I purchased, crikey, many years ago. It might have even been out of a catalogue, I don't know, or possibly thrifted. Teenager thing will very kindly just insert a couple of steals so then you can see this top. It has quite a deep keel front and quite a large cutout on the back. It's just light, stretchy, drapey fabric, just something quickly just to put on. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's plans video, and also the shenanigans that goes along with my filming. Yay! Awesome! Let me know what you have been up to over the weekend, or any plans that you have, sewing or otherwise. Okay guys, thank you so much for your time spending here today, and have a good weekend, have a good week ahead, and happy sewing everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Noisy birds. And now the neighbour is cutting his grass. I want to be a kid. I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute guys, so then you can see the kitties and noise. So now you have aircraft, lawn mowing, traffic. I am really ticked off.